Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about something very real, something many people feel but rarely talk about openly. Feeling stuck in life. That heavy feeling when days pass but nothing seems to change, when you wake up tired even after sleeping, when your dreams feel far away and your motivation feels lost somewhere you can't even remember. This is not a lecture, not a list of rules, just a simple story that might change how you see your own life. There was once a young person named Armin. Armin wasn't lazy, and he wasn't foolish either. He had dreams, big ones actually. He wanted a better life, wanted to make his family proud, wanted to feel proud of himself. But every morning he woke up with the same thought: what's the point? His days looked the same. Wake up, scroll through his phone, watch others succeed, feel worse, promise himself tomorrow would be different, and then repeat the same cycle again. Armin felt like life had pressed the pause button just for him. Everyone else seemed to be moving forward while he was standing still. Friends were achieving things, social media was full of success stories, and he felt smaller every day. He often told himself, "I'm stuck. Maybe this is all my life will ever be." One evening, after another long day of doing nothing meaningful, Armin went for a walk. The sun was setting, the sky slowly turning orange and purple. He walked without direction, lost in his thoughts, replaying his failures and regrets again and again. That's when he noticed an old man sitting alone on a bench, feeding birds. The old man looked calm, peaceful, as if time had no power over him. Armin didn't know why, but he sat beside him. For a while, neither of them spoke. Finally, the old man said softly, "You look like someone carrying a heavy bag." Armin smiled weakly. "I feel stuck," he replied. "Like my life isn't going anywhere." The old man nodded. Most people who feel stuck aren't actually stuck. They're just afraid to move. Armin frowned. Afraid of what? Afraid of being bad at the beginning. Afraid of failing again. Afraid of wasting time, the old man said. So they do nothing, and nothing becomes their comfort zone. Those words hit Armin hard. He realized how true they were. He wasn't stuck because life had trapped him. He was stuck because he kept waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect mood, the perfect confidence. The old man continued, "Let me tell you something important. Clarity doesn't come before action. Clarity comes after action." Armin listened closely. "You don't find your purpose and then start working," the old man said. "You start working, and purpose slowly finds you. Even a wrong step teaches you something. Standing still teaches you nothing." Armin went home that night with those words echoing in his mind. For the first time in a long while, he didn't feel motivated, but he felt aware. He saw his life clearly. He saw how much time he spent thinking instead of doing, planning instead of starting, dreaming instead of building. The next morning, Armin did something different. Not something big. Not something dramatic. He didn't change his whole life in one day. He simply made his bed, put his phone away, and spent 30 minutes working on a skill he had always wanted to learn. It felt uncomfortable. Boring even. But he did it anyway. That day didn't change his life. The next day didn't either. But something subtle happened. Armin started to trust himself again. Every small action whispered to his mind, "See, you can move." Days turned into weeks. Some days he failed, skipped his routine, felt lazy again. But this time, he didn't quit completely. He remembered what the old man said. Even small movement is still movement. Slowly, Armin noticed his mindset changing. He stopped saying, "I'm stuck," and started saying, "I'm learning." He stopped comparing his chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. He understood that growth is quiet. It doesn't announce itself. It happens when no one is watching. One day, Armin realized something powerful. The feeling of being stuck wasn't a sign that he was failing. It was a signal that his old life no longer fit him. He had outgrown his comfort zone, but fear was holding him at the door of the next level. If you are listening to this right now and you feel stuck, understand this clearly. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not running out of time. You are simply at a point where your next step requires courage instead of comfort. You don't need to fix your entire life today. You don't need to know exactly where you're going. You just need to do one small thing that your future self will thank you for. Send that application. Practice that skill for 10 minutes. Wake up a little earlier. Stop waiting for motivation and let discipline carry you for now. Remember this. A river doesn't stop flowing because it doesn't see the ocean yet. It keeps moving, trusting that the path will appear. Your life works the same way. Movement creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates change. 1 year from now, you will wish you had started today. Not perfectly. Just honestly. So if you feel stuck in life, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is one small step I can take right now?" and then take it. You are not late. You are not lost. You are just getting started. And if no one has told you this today, let me say it clearly. You have more potential than you realize, and your story is far from over. Keep moving. Even slowly. Because slowly is still forward. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.